The 2025 Morgan & Peace, well, we've been talking about those for about a month now. So with that said, and with the U.S. Mint's release recently at the Fun Show this July, early July, right? Now we have the product. And the history behind this one is, well, very special. So let's take a look at it. Let's walk through it. But this one is the one everybody should own. So as we talked about on the regular label, regular coin, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, is the fact that 2025, this set, the uncirculated Philadelphia Morgan, the uncirculated Philadelphia Peace, is the lowest minted Morgan & Peace since 2021. Remember, when the program started, it was 175,000 coins. They raised it a couple 100,000 or so in 2023. They kept it stable in 2024, and because of the sellouts, they were left it alone. Well, this year, 2025, because of all the different things on the docket for the U.S. Mint, they lowered it to the lowest mintage in the entire 5-year series. So 2025s to start are the lowest minted, lower than the reverse proofs, right? Lower than the sets and any of the other configurations, the proof coins, you name it, including the 21s. So with that said, then we go back and look at the release. There's 150,000 coins, right? And if we look at last year, 2024, and just look at the numbers that are published by NGC directly, we get to see the pattern. And the pattern is special. If you look at the 24 Morgan, NGC certified 31,000 and change. If you look at the first day of issue, 24 Morgans. In 70, there's 15,900 and change. If you look at the advanced release, which everybody believes are the lowest minted, lowest pop coins. And you're partially right, they're the lower mintage, but the pop ties to how many were released, etc. That is 4,044. But you also remember that in 2024, the U.S. Mint launched the uncirculated Morgan & Peace at the same show. So this is the first time they launched it back-to-back years, same place, same special occasion. The largest coin show in the country for the summer of 2025. Last year's numbers are 744 sets. That's how special the absolute first release is. Right? Because this is how it works with the U.S. Mint, right? A first day of issue means you bought it on the first day. You can prove out your receipt and you send it in with the actual submission form for the coins. And if you pay the extra premium, they will give you the wording on the holder first day of issue. It's pretty special. The market loves it, right? These, however, are, well, the actual firsts. They were launched at noon that Thursday at the show, and you were in line, you got your coins, and you walked it over to the NGC tables, and then they would put it in the system as a show release, which means you physically had the coins day one, not bought them day one. And you pay the premium for the language like you do for first day, and they put it in the special label. How wonderful is that? So when you look at the 2024 coins, and you look at the value tied to those coins, right? A regular 2024, one of the 31,000 certified coins, is $179 to $199. Pretty cool. The first days are $200 to $249. The advanced release are $249 to $299. Some of them have them even higher, closer to $400 altogether. And that's the advanced because they're the lowest mintage. Wrong. If you look at the published information, free information, the Fun Show release of 2024 with only 744 sets is the rarest. And that one's about a $299 item today. So now we're looking at 2025. The only big difference here is, well, information flow. And the fact that the U.S. Mint Limited lowered the number of coins possibly being made. Which means they also lowered the number of coins in advanced release. And they also lowered the number of coins released at the Fun Show. Which sets this one up as being the Holy Trinity. It is the holy, it's just everything, the triple witching hour, any number of ways of looking at it. It just means special on top of special on top of special. Now, one of our competitors was at the show, and they also got a small allocation from the U.S. Mint, just like we did. And their coins are currently at $299.95. They are in the 100th anniversary label, which is the Morgan, the yellow label, and the yellow label piece, right? The label that's for free from NGC. And they're $100 more per coin. The combination, though, is they have the words Fun Show Release on their label. That is the real key. And they are 100% correct. But here's the question I have. They're $100 more for that, or $199 your choice. The Morgan or the piece or both. The advanced release, 25 Morgan and piece, are also at $299 to $399 per coin because of how few of them are known. And yet, year over year over year, the math proves out the actual show release is actually the rarest of them all. And tonight, you're getting them for basically a regular release coin at $199.95. It's the best of all. It's the triple witch, as I referenced earlier. However you want to phrase it, it is the best of the best of the best. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. Obviously, we have a very, very limited number of these available. Because it's not only just having the coins from the release, they have to actually make it into a 70. And we know what that's been like lately with NGC. Not a bad thing. It's just the thing, right? So tonight, not a first day, which is wonderful. Not an advanced release, which is wonderful. Not the regular holder, which is wonderful. The rarest of the 2025s, which actually is the rarest mintage figure-wise of all the coins out there. It's the best of the best of the best. And tonight, we're $100 less than our closest competitor for the same exact label. The Fun Show release. The actual first day physical coin. That's why this is special. And that's why we call this segment the Daily Deal.